today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And some room to roam now. Fighting his way through contact. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen toward the end zone, but that's...
Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I
salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check. You not a fool, BB King. I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion. It's breaking news. They got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, a politicking. Probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted. Playing all goal, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse. Disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest. The realest could vouch. They thought I was done, but all that doubt. You gotta play my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to the my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't hearing my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blowed her budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee deep, I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG, they gotta put my face on no box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they competed, salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101 cheesy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks, cause that's all I needed. She wanna go on a trip or retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated, I've broken the system, had to breach it, that's mission impossible, mission completed. Salute when you see me, yeah. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is feeding. I gotta get back to the hood, I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up, squeaky. She fell in love, deeply. Sleepy, they like what I say, they repeat me. Yeah, look, all this money I be spending on BBs. That's why you gotta salute when you see me.
I ain't never had no money. I've been out here trying to give me away. Ain't nobody help when I was hungry. Fake friends. friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you dated, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Yo. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day. Well, I'll be watching time go by in an icy Cartier. Paper flying like a paper plane. I'm trying to get lost in the mansion like a maze. A money tree will take your stress away. Ball on the like every day. Call me coach, gotta switch up plays. Spend a little money, don't care how it made. Drop top, cool, catch sun rays. Start off without it, gotta get it one day. Doing 200 on the runway. Got a bad chick, she ripping the runway. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Rip out my heart, you a demon. I get the money for real, no reason. Why everybody come through unpolitely? I ride around in anxiety. Wake me up cause I gotta be dreaming. If only my dogs could see this. Never had no money. I've been out here trying to get me away. Ain't nobody help when I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away.
Some boys, all that hating gonna act white noise. Trying to get red carpet. Here we go. Ever feel like your head got screws a little bit loose? If I lose, ain't no fool, you got deja vu. I'm a man, I'm a dog, I juice. Just know I'm no too. Child died, you gotta figure it out, and I wish I did too.
There we go. Who ain't in? Hey, well done. Who ain't good? Right, 190. Done. Yeah, right, Booker T.
Rags to riches, project fences to live in luxury. Now we live luxury. Straight out that bottom, nobody gave nothing to me. Be careful up with me. All of my little brothers spotted they for me. Yeah, they gon' for me. Lay in the cut with them for free. But say you love, I just want your company.
This is the
Jones Shorty. salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the
Brandon, hey, Jordan Wright? We met last week.
Hey, Jordan. Everyone's talking about you and your client. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Listen, I know you're busy, but could you get... Hey, so...
Second week of...
That's right.
2 cents if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents if you know what I mean. I take a check over the trip if you know what I mean. I pick a mortgage over rent if you know what I mean. Yeah, me and all my is winning. Okay. Remember back when I could never say what I'm feeling. Alright. Nowadays I text my lawyer, ask what the
If you haven't heard the name Jordan Wright yet, believe me, you're about to be hearing it a whole lot real soon. She's one of the top young agents in the game, and we're actually live here at Nike headquarters. Jordan, what are we doing out here today?
We're watching the soon-to-be #1 pick get some work in.
Oh, so you're calling it right now, huh?
The eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our 2 semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as we'll see the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For the right to play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cornhuskers now with a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lynch. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
So a nice completion there, Charles. And you talk about this young receiver, one of the best in the nation, if not the best. 88 catches, close to 1,500 yards in the regular season.
And Brandon, as we prepared for this game, I went back and looked at my notes from scouting him throughout the season. And this is what I saw. I think he's got everything you look for in a receiver. Size, speed, great hands, separation ability, route running. Everything is top-notch. And I think that's why you're going to see him come off the board very early in the 1st round. In fact, I would rate him as the top receiver to be taken in this upcoming draft.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. On 1st down, it's Lynch going for it all. And that is caught, but the bank judge right there to say incomplete.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lynch. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Cornhuskers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a two-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get...
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Gilbert. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To throw is Gilbert. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
6-0 our score after 1. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Gilbert, he finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Gilbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Now Oklahoma's punter out there getting set as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Play action. It's Lynch. Rolling to his right. That one caught by Carter. All the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running out of the gun with Dixon. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Lynch to throw. And that ball is caught for the Cornhuskers touchdown. Paxton Carter there to make the grab. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. Lynch going to try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now here's a throw that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Gilbert. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now Oklahoma's punter out there getting set as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll field this at the 5. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. It's Lynch. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 20. Nebraska. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Cornhuskers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Gilbert, that's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Gilbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Mason. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Sooners call on their field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. Able to slither by, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it, and they do so and pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They go play action with Lynch. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete. fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. And the problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
Gilbert's throw taken in by Green here.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw. Gilbert. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Delayed handoff. This is Stewart. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, Gilbert. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a... frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
On 1st down, Gilbert. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. To try again after the sack. Gilbert, and Thomas has it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. To throw on 3rd down, Gilbert.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 25. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the foot.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And they rattle off a big one. Lynch is going to throw it.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So led by a collective team effort,
Well, we're now just a few days away from the College Football Playoff Championship game, where one of the nation's top wide receivers...
Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on.